Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Wannigman. I'm a naturopathic doctor and a pharmacist. I want to thank you for actually taking a little bit of time to learn a little bit about me and about my practice and how I can probably help you. A little bit of background on who I am and where I came from. I was born and raised in the Midwest, went to school in South Dakota and got my pharmacy degree. And so only a couple of days after graduation, I was packed up and wheels were rolling and I headed west to California. And I found myself having the unique opportunity to be in Southern California and be able to be a relief pharmacist. So I was traveling from, store to store, different communities, but ultimately I found myself landing in San Diego. A lot of my career started out in the village of La Jolla, where I was surfing and I was being a pharmacist and I was in the gym and I was developing really close relationships with customers and people in the community. And it was just a lot of fun to be able to do this and be in that environment. Well, as time went on, I developed closer relationships to these people. And I started to also at the same time notice that herbs and homeopathics and things like this were showing up on my shelves in the pharmacy. I didn't have a clue what these things were, but I was compelled to find out more about it because that's who I am. I always want to know more and be able to do a better job for my customers and my patients. So as I started to investigate into this, I started to go to continuing education conferences. And every time I would go to one of these conferences, it seemed like I'd come back and I'd be so mesmerized by the people that I saw. And that didn't happen very often when I went to medical conferences. But the one common denominator between all these people was that they had an ND behind their name. And I was kind of like, well, what's an ND? So I looked into it further and found out it was a naturopathic doctor. And sure enough, I ended up pursuing the path of becoming a naturopathic doctor. So I moved over to Tempe, Arizona, and I enrolled in Southwest College of Naturopathic Medicine. And through 4 years, I got my doctorate degree. I ended up doing a short residency of private practice up in Santa Barbara. And then I ended up coming back down to San Diego, where I opened up a private practice within a fairly large integrative medical center. And it gave me just great exposure to being able to see patients and just a lot of different diseases and dis-ease, as I'd like to call it, was being able to present in front of me. And then I ended up moving on a little bit to other companies. Not too long ago, I was actually a consultant for a compounding pharmacy where I was helping other doctors throughout the United States who were using bioidentical hormones as their primary method of treatment. And I was helping them and their patients to determine the best measures and the most appropriate to be able to have the best successes. Well, then the Rolling Stone turned again, and now I found myself moving back into private practice, and I'm happy to announce that I have opened up San Diego Naturopathic. Make sure to please click on the Yelp links, the other videos that I've put up on this site, and learn about really what I can actually offer you in your path towards wellness, age management, and pain reduction. I think you'll be really excited to learn about some of these things because most of these things that I'm offering are actually not in the conventional paradigm of medicine, that then you can find out this is maybe a path that you want to take. Thanks for your time.